And we are live.
All right. Hey, everybody. Good evening. It's Art and Shayla, Second Mile. I don't think we've ever introduced ourselves before. If you're watching us for the first time, that's who we are.
That is correct.
Right.
And hold on, I'm going to adjust I turned down my monitoring volume and now I can't hear you at all. So,
Oh, really?
yeah, I turned it down too low. Okay, hold on. Talk again.
Okay. Would you like for me
Okay, that's better. You sound very far away, though.
to?
I
Really?
don't know if that's just me. There are people on here, so whoever is on, could you let us know in the comments? Does Art sound quieter than me? I swore we were not going to discuss audio issues tonight, but then we went live and all of a sudden he sounds really quiet. So I just want to make sure.
Maybe it's just on your end. Hopefully it is.
Hope so.
Yep.
We have no comments yet.
All right.
Okay. So anyway, back to sorry, I was trying to finish my my gosh. I'm
Good
having
time
all
to get
kinds of
set
issues
up.
over here. I have not eaten today, so I'm eating a turkey sausage stick, and I was trying to swallow that bite before we went live, and instead I choked myself on it. So anyway, hey, it's Artie. Okay,
Hey,
who's
what's up,
echoing?
bud?
Me? Is it me that's echoing, Artie? He said it sounds good, a little echo, but good.
Okay.
I'm sure it's me that's echoing. I'm always
Hi.
echoing. Oh, actually, I know how to fix that. Let me turn down my gain a little bit. Okay, is that any better on my volume anyway?
He's driving from work, I'm sure.
Okay. Yep.
So,
Okay, then we won't. Yeah, you're right. It's only 7:03. Okay, yep. We won't bother you anymore. Thank you for commenting to begin with, but please stay focused on the road.
Thank you for joining for a moment.
Yes, thank you very much. Okay,
Yeah.
so he said we both sound great. Okay, good deal.
Good deal.
Thank you very much. Okay, so for anyone that does not know us, we have 3 YouTube channels. And sorry, my voice is still coming in and out. We were going to mention this in a little bit, but we have both been sick with the flu for the past 2 weeks. We've just been passing it back and forth. And I just recovered 2 days ago. I literally, what was that? After last week's live stream, like maybe an hour after the live stream, I looked at Art and said, I don't feel good. And he had been sick. He was actually still sick during the live stream last week. And then as soon as the live stream was over, I looked at him and said, I feel like I'm getting sick again. And then the next morning I was just out. It was terrible.
Yeah, you had crashed tonight. The next day, Saturday morning, you were out of it.
Oh yeah,
But
it was
you
terrible.
can sound much better.
Do what?
I said you sound much better.
I feel much better. Yeah. In fact, after being sick for a full week, I don't know if anybody else is like this, but I was like in bed, hardly moving. Well, that's not true. I was rotating from the bed to the couch to the couch in the office, the living room couch, and then the couch in the office. And because I was so tired of just being in the same spot. So I was like every day I was moving positions, but I wasn't. That was about it. That was the only time I was moving. But anyway, 2 days ago when I woke up and actually felt quite a bit better, I have not been able to get my brain to shut off ever since then because all these things piled up, and I think most of us are like that. So it feels like the world stops when we're sick, or we think it's going to anyway. So anyway, trying to work on these channels and everything. My brain has just been going 90 to nothing. So I've been going to bed at what, like 3:30 in the morning. I've been texting you saying I just got in bed. And then 6 o'clock, I'm wide awake again and ready to go. And every morning when I text him and tell him I just got in bed, then I think, oh yeah, I'm gonna be out until like noon probably. But then at 6 o'clock when my alarm goes off, I'm ready to go again. But I think it's just I slept for a full week, like
Yeah.
practically straight through, and so my body's like, "Enough sleep. Come on, let's get back to work."
Well, that's why we haven't put out any videos this past week either. When neither one of us have felt like editing, or you haven't done any editing and shooting any videos. So it's just
Yeah,
been one of those lazy recovery weeks. So
yeah. Not even lazy. I mean, we were just I was incapable of doing anything like that, and believe me, you guys would not have wanted to see me on a video, with the way I looked. It was bad.
hey, you started for just a minute on those three channels. I don't recall or made notes that you mentioned the three channels, what the names were.
Yeah, I did not. You're right. Good call.
Okay.
Okay, so our main channel is our home and garden DIY on a budget. And then our second channel is Art's DIY channel. And
Our
then our
DIY,
do what? Well, yeah,
our DIY channel.
ours, but it's mainly your channel. And then the health channel is just it's just for my journey with fibromyalgia and the chronic pain and weight gain that I've dealt with over the years. It's just a way for me to share share all of the information that I've learned over the years. So that is what that one's about. And gosh, there's something that I've been dying to tell everybody, but I'm waiting for people to find it. So I'm not going to say anything. Just know that if you know, you know, but you have to watch our videos to know. So um,
There you go.
you
Be in
knew
the know.
if you knew, you would comment about it. So
You be in the know.
clearly, anybody here has not been watching our videos.
Right.
Okay, so but anyway, just just know that if you have no idea what I'm talking about, maybe you should go watch some of our videos because it's very exciting. It's very
Mm,
exciting. If I was on the outside looking in, I would be very excited about it. So
okay. We'll get excited. I'm not sure if you're directing that to me or the audience. No.
oh, the audience, the audience.
No. Okay. Hey, tell
What
me
do you
about
think
this.
I'm saying that you don't watch our videos? I know you do.
You might. Uh, hey, did you want to mention something about that garden video you're working on?
Yes. Okay, so I so we are I think Art mentioned that we are definitely behind schedule on videos on all three
Yeah.
channels because we were so sick, and we've been trying to keep up with posting one new video a week to each channel. So um oh man, my brain just went off in like three different directions and I can't talk about all three things at the same time, so I got to focus
Just the
here.
garden video.
Yeah.
Just the garden video right now.
Okay,
So
so
that's been a while in the works. Just,
yes.
I mean, and I
Yes.
mean, you're still editing on it, trying to get the first one out because it's a series of videos on the garden, right?
Yes.
And the
It
project, right?
I
Okay.
Yep, I was hoping to make one big video, but then once I got in there and started editing, it became clear that that was gonna be one massive video, and to be honest, as I was putting everything together, my computer was crashing, and I've only completed 6 minutes worth of video right now. I
Wow.
mean, it's edited down to 6 minutes, but, it is 4 years worth of, um,
The
garden.
progress. Yeah.
Huh, what'd you say?
The progress of the garden and what's been going on over the past 4 years.
Yes, yes, and
Yeah.
everything that we've changed and all of the different sections that we've developed and everything. And uh, I've got like 4 different ways that I want to approach this series. So I'm kind of thinking about doing all 4 of them coming from different angles. And then, I mean, some people may want to watch all of them. Some people may just be interested in a certain aspect or something. So, anyway, that is kind of up in the air right now, but I was trying so hard to get that first video posted today, and, like I said, I had uploaded, like, over 200 photos and videos into my video editing software, and so, anyway, it was crashing my computer. We still don't have a very fast computer, And so we struggle with speed and connection and everything all the time. So it just kept crashing, and then it was time to get ready for the live stream. So I thought, okay. And I'm literally in the like last 2 minutes of wrapping up the video. I just have to finish those
For the
last 2
first one,
minutes
right? For
to
the first one. For the
for the
first
first
one of
one.
the
Yes.
two. Yeah, I
Yep.
see.
And as soon as I get it started exporting, I'll be starting right on with the second episode, and then we'll post that within a week, first one being posted. So I'm hoping as soon as we finish the live stream tonight, I'm hoping that I can jump back on. And actually, that was the thing too. I told Art, once the computer crashed, I went to go take a shower, and I haven't even, right after the shower, it was time to get on here for the live stream. So I haven't even checked. But anyway, the computer crashed while I was in the middle of editing. So I don't even know if I lost all my work. So
Well, let's
I
hope
am,
not.
yeah, I hope not. Because I
Yeah.
was working, gosh, it's a lot of work, a lot of
Many
work that
hours.
I put into it that would be down the drain, like 2 days worth of, 2 very full days worth of edits. So hopefully it's still there. We'll find out after the live stream. But
Go ahead.
oh, I was just gonna say, if everything goes smoothly after this, if everything was saved and I didn't lose anything, I'm hoping that I can wrap that up within an hour. And get it exported, and then I will schedule it to upload for first thing in the morning. So make sure you are subscribed and that you've clicked the notifications so that you get notice as soon as that is up, because it's a good one. I think you guys will enjoy it. And the little thing I am dying to tell you guys, but I'm waiting. Whoops, hit my microphone. I do talk about it in the video. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, that's one video where you could go find out.
Okay. Do we have any other comments?
Do what?
Do we have any other comments right now or anything?
Nope. Well, people are coming in and out. I don't know if it's the same people coming in and out, but the number is changing quite often. So yeah.
Well, something in the future, I guess, here in the near future, we're going to start doing some seeds and stuff. I mean, spring is what, just a month away?
No.
I mean, not a month and a half away.
I know we all want it to be a month away.
I wish it wasn't.
Huh?
Nothing.
What'd you say?
You know, I like cold weather.
That you like cold weather, is that what you said?
I like cold weather, but I'm anxiously waiting spring.
Yeah. I love spring, but obviously I'm a gardener. Of course I love spring. But I was gonna say, one of my instructors from Tulsa Tech, the guy that I've taken the greenhouse class from and the landscape design class from, he had posted in one of our gardening groups yesterday. Oh, that reminds me. Remind me to share that sales thing that I sent to the family the other day. Remind me to talk about that in a second, just in case people don't know. But anyway, or should I share that? I should probably wait until I get my own. I'm just kidding. Okay, so anyway, he posted in one of the gardening groups that oh gosh, he had like this graph, right? It was funny because it was like, it had like 8 different options, and it was like, man, this joke is not gonna make any sense because I can't remember any of it. But anyway, it was like, we were like on the second tier, and it said, "We are here," but it was like, winter, fake spring, something freeze, and then fake spring number 2, and then something else freeze, and then something else, and then fake spring number 3, and something else, and then the 8th thing was like actual spring. And anyway, he shared it, and it showed he had marked on there, "We are here," and it was like on the second line. So he was like, his point was that it's a long time before we actually get to spring. We've got this fake spring thing going on right now, and people are getting so excited, but don't get too excited or you're going to kill all your plants.
Yeah, we only have I mean, I give it till about March. We still can get a hard freeze as late as March,
As
but
late
as
as
it is
April.
right now, huh?
As
Yeah,
late as
April.
April. Mhm.
Yeah. But as it is right now with the temperatures as it's going, and it's kind of unique because Shayla is more expertise in the gardening, where I have more experience on the turf side. And I look at it from a broad spectrum as far as on a golf course and as the season. When we have another mild season like we had this year, we only had two snows, nothing tremendously, no bad weather or anything. So something people need to be on the lookout for this spring is going to be flies, mosquitoes, an excess of bugs that will be coming into the house. So those kind of things we can do videos on in the future and how to prepare your house to keep those things and those pests away.
Yes.
Because I do predict that we will have a insect problem this year again. So we've had two
I was
mild
gonna
winters.
say,
That's why.
we just had that problem this past year. Okay, so, did anybody else get completely eaten up by the mosquitoes this past year? Um, I did.
Yeah,
We
same.
we should have bought stock in Off and what's that other one that we
Deep
buy?
deep woods, that
Yeah,
deep woods
yeah,
brand, right?
yeah. But anyway, we had to have bug spray. Where'd we had some in the kitchen, we had some on the back patio, we had some in the garage,
Right.
and anytime Artie, did you just now subscribe to our channel for the first time ever? Shame
Wait
on
a
you.
Way to put him out there in front of thousands of people. No, potentially thousands. Hey,
That
better late than never.
notification just popped up in the corner of my screen.
Better late than never, right?
That's right, that's right. Thank you for
All right.
subscribing. We
Thank
appreciate
you.
that.
Thank you. Every subscriber counts.
That is right. Yes, sir. Okay, so, um, anyway, if I went out to the garden for, like, 3 seconds, I am not kidding, 3 seconds
You're ate
without
up.
spraying myself down, I would come back in just itching like crazy. I do not wanna do that again. We gotta figure out something different. We're gonna have to, like, spray the whole
Cold weather.
yard.
We need more
Huh?
cold weather. We need a
I
cold snap.
know. I know. So,
But
does anyone else have any solutions? I have tried everything because I'm just so prone to mosquito bites and I hate itching. It makes gardening miserable when you're just itching the whole time. So, um, does anybody have any other ideas? I've sprayed the yard part where, not around my plants, but I've sprayed the yard part. We've done the tiki torches, like a bunch of them. Um, citronella candles, citronella plants,
that's
mosquito
about the most
spray.
effective is the candles. Is because anytime you spray a fog, you see those cans. I think it's a gimmick because it's an aerosol and it only lasts so long. Once the wind is going, there's the aerosol, it's gone. But the
No,
tiki torches have that oil,
yeah.
and the oil will keep an aroma around longer to keep the mosquitoes away. But
No, I I'm talking about I had one of those bottles that you attach to your hose.
yeah,
You know what I'm talking about? And then you
hmm
just spray the grass down. And
hmm
I did that the year before last, and it seemed to work pretty good. But when
Well,
I
what
was
makes it
going
different?
through oh, what?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, when I was going through the Master Gardeners program, um, they had mentioned how extremely effective basil is against mosquitoes. And at the time, now it was just this past year that I got so badly eaten up. The year before that, I was not affected by mosquitoes whatsoever. So when I was going through the Master Gardener program, when they told our class that about basil being so highly effective against mosquitoes, I was like, oh, okay. So that's why I didn't get eaten up last year because what do we have in every patch of area in our garden? Basil, because it
Right.
has self-seeded all over the place. So, and I like it because it's good for pest control. I just didn't realize how well effective it was supposed to be against mosquitoes. Well, that was the previous year. This past year, that didn't work as much, but we still had a lot of basil. So I think it was just that it was such a wet year So I
Well,
think
that's
that
a big
we
part of it. Anytime there's standing still or any standing water for any long period of time, you're going to get mosquito eggs and mosquitoes are going to come out. There's not a whole lot you can do about that. But
well,
we had a wet year last year.
you know what? Remind me, because I don't think I did this past year. Um, I'm thinking this year it's gonna be different because I'm gonna be home more to be able to stay on top of things, but last year trying to work full time and take all those classes and everything, it was too much. Um, so anyway, uh, mosquito bits, that is what works really good. You know how I sometimes sprinkle those on some of my plants indoors to fight the fungus
Mhm.
gnats? It's mosquito bits. It's actually effective against mosquitoes. I have in the past, in the main garden where we get some standing water right there every time it rains.
Yes.
I just goodness, my voice. Um, I have sprinkled the mosquito bits in some of the puddles in the main garden as long I kind of watch it to make sure that it's not going to run off into the yard where Rocky could get to it. I don't think it would hurt him, but, um, anyway, I'm cautious of that, but in between those beds, the 4 by 6 bed and then the 3 smaller beds there,
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about?
but
In
yes.
between the little walkway in between there, that's where it holds a ton of water, and so I've sprinkled mosquito bits in there before, and I think that has helped. So just remind me because I didn't do that this past year, so remind me to do that when it rains and see if that doesn't help cut down on the mosquito population just a little bit at least.
Yeah, I'm going to make note of that. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Hopefully, between the 2 of us, we'll remember, and any viewers, maybe they'll remind us too if they hear us complain about it in future videos. And then also, if anybody has some tried and true ant remedies, we've got some new things we're gonna attempt this year and see if we can't get this combated, but man, we had a terrible ant problem this past year. Not in the house, just on all of my vegetables. All of my vegetables. It was terrible. In fact, I had to move my entire strawberry patch because I needed to get them up off the ground and into towers because the ants and roly-polies were just so bad in the strawberry bed, and it did help moving the strawberries, but still, I mean, the ants were so bad, I've actually decided I'm never growing corn again because they decimated our corn, at least not here. I mean, I would grow it if we had more land, but it takes up so much real estate, and, the ants ruined our entire corn crop this year, and that was, like, a huge part of the South garden, and we didn't get a bit of corn out of that because they were just covered in ants. It was horrible.
Yeah.
So, if
Yeah.
anybody has any tried and true remedies for that, let us know. Yes, sir?
What's that?
Ah, you look like you were thinking of something.
Oh, no, no, no. No, I was just making a note.
Oh, okay. Oh, also, right before the live stream started, I don't know if anybody else is a fan of Brandon Lake. He's a solo Christian artist, if you don't know, but he also performs with Elevation Worship, and that's like my favorite group. And he's one of my favorite solo singers. But anyway, I follow him on YouTube and everything. And I was telling Art that right before the live stream, I got a notification that showed where he had posted something that said, "Where in life do you need to slow down?" And that hit me right there, and I was like, "Ooh, that's a good question. That's a good question for probably all of us." So anyway, I jotted it down really quick because I thought that is a good question to end with for everybody, for all of us to just think about and reflect on. Um, for me, the reason why that hit me so good is because I like to think of my garden as the place to slow down and to reconnect with nature and reconnect with God. And I think gardening is that for a lot of people. So anyway, I just thought that was a really good question for all of us to ponder tonight.
Definitely something to think about
Yes.
for sure.
And then also one more thing. Oh, two more things, actually. Three more things. Oh my gosh. Okay. Plants. The plant sale. I just remembered. Hold on. I'm jotting this down so I don't forget these. I said three more things. I already lost one. Okay. The plant sale, though, what I was going to say earlier, Irish Spring soap. Tried it. I just realized that Artie said he said, "My bad, I had no idea about subscribing probably." Um, anyway, Irish Spring soap, I have tried that and it didn't work. Did not work. I tried tons of it too. It did not work.
Irish Spring soap on what?
You take chunks of it and just lay it around the garden. Okay, wait, I
Oh
have
yeah.
to tell a very funny story, okay? I'm sorry, I'm gonna get off track for a second because it was hilarious. So when Bryson, my nephew, was 16 years old, my dad loves telling this story. We all had gone over to my parents' house for a pool party, and this was just like 2 or 3 years ago. And my sister had heard the Irish Spring soap thing, so she had cut a bunch up and lay she had them laying all over outside because everybody was gonna be swimming and everything, so she had Irish Spring soap like chunks laying all over, tables and everything. And so Bryson walks out, and I guess him and my dad are the only ones out there, and my dad's at the grill, and he looks over, and he said he sees Bryson standing at the table, and he's got his arm up, and he's rubbing that soap, you know, he's putting
Oh,
it on. And my dad said, "What are you doing?" And he said, I thought this was deodorant." And my dad started laughing. He said, "No, it's soap, but do you often go around and just pick up random deodorant and put it on?"
start rubbing your armpits with it.
My dad
I
just
wouldn't
thought that
advise
was
it.
the funniest thing, that you just go pick up people's random deodorant and start putting it on.
I would
To
not.
be
I
a
would advise
16-year-old
against
boy.
that.
Do what?
I would advise against that.
Yeah. 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 Anyway, I thought that was funny. Every time I think of Irish Spring soap, I think of that Bryson story. But um, so anyway, the plant cell. See, I get so off track so quickly. Okay, the plant cell. In my gardening groups that I'm in here locally, which I'm sure it's nationwide too, because Costco's nationwide, but here locally, people have been posting. Costco has gotten their a bunch of house plants in right now, and they've got like palms and lots of really neat plants, and not the little ones. It's like the ones that are as tall as us, and they are like 14.97 or something like that per plant, and that is an unbelievable deal.
That
Um,
is.
I never see them that size for even under $30. So I was shocked when I saw that. But anyway, I doubt there's any left right now because in my area because everybody's been running and grabbing them. So um but if you're in other areas, you might check your Costco. I personally don't have a Costco card. I have a Sam's card because they were here before Costco, and I just don't see the point in having two of them. But um, maybe there is a point now if they have such good deals like that. But anyway, if you can get into a Costco, you might want to check out those house plants. And if you do, send me pictures because I'll be jealous. But I still want to see your pictures. Or you can post them on our Facebook page, Second Mile Journey, or Instagram, or you can tag us there too at Second Mile Journey. And that's always spelled out, by the way. And then the other thing that I was going to say, there was one more thing and I lost it. What was it? Okay. But the other thing I was going to say, though, is that Art is very excited about this weekend. Can anyone guess why?
Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah, yeah. So I meant to, if I had had time, I was going to put posts out on social media, like teasing that your team made it to the Super Bowl, and I was going to have people guess because you've never said it on our channel who your
No.
team is. And so
No.
I thought that would be fun to see if anybody could guess which team is your team. But do
Well,
you want to go
here's
ahead and
what's
say it?
good. This is what I like about the Super Bowl. I like both teams, but I favor one more than the other. So whoever wins, I'm good. Except I'm really rooting for the other one, and I'm not going to say who. So
You're not going to say it?
nope.
Okay, fine.
Not
That gives everybody a couple of days to post your guesses on our Facebook page or on the community wall or something here on YouTube, or on
Definitely we
Instagram,
should have
wherever.
we should
What?
do a live stream during the game and see what a nut we really are. So
Yes, that's a great idea. Yeah,
yeah,
where are we watching the game?
I think Art, if everyone's healthy.
I was about to say, are they better?
Well, yes, they are somewhat better. Yes,
Should
back
we
to
bring masks?
I don't know about that. We'll discuss that later. All right.
I'm beginning to feel like I should wear a mask regardless. I can't seem to stop getting sick. So I think if I leave my house, I should wear a mask just to be safe. I'm not that person, by the way. I'm just joking. I'm not that person. I don't wear a mask in my car when I'm alone. Like,
That's
that used
good.
to be a joke. You know what I mean? Because people, yeah, never mind. Never mind. Okay.
All right.
There was one more thing. I lost it. Man, when I watch the replay, it's going to come to me right away. I'm going to go, oh, I know what it was. Then I'm going to be so mad.
It'll
Okay.
come back to you. All right.
I know.
I don't have anything else in my
Too
notes.
late.
Huh? What's that?
Too late. When it's too late.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Well, do you have anything else to add, my dear?
I do not. I do not have anything else at the moment.
Okay.
We're on here quite a while tonight.
I know, because I couldn't shut up. See, that's what happens when you're sick for a week. I've been cooped up and had nobody to talk to, so now I just blah, 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 blah.
Hey, whatever works. All right.
Okay. Well, we will go ahead and wrap this up tonight and
Thanks for watching.
do what?
I said thanks whoever came on and watched.
Yes, thank you everybody that was here with us live, and thank you if you're watching in the future. And remember, tomorrow, Saturday, February 10th, that garden video should be posted on the main channel, Second Mile Journey. So watch for that. I really think you guys are going to like it, but comment and let me know. Let me know what you think. And that's not even, let me tell you, I didn't even make it to 2022 in this video. I show a little bit, but it's mainly focused on 2019 and 2020. And then that's when it started crashing because I had too many images in there. So I've got a couple of recent images in there, but basically like that, it's just the beginning is what I'm trying to say. So I think you guys are going to like seeing where it started from and how far it has come. But then the part 2 is going to be even better. So I'm excited about it.
It's consistently evolving, right?
Yes. Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay. Well, we will wrap it up. I've still got this little notification in my corner that says new subscriber.
Thanks, Art. Yeah. All right.
Okay. All right. Well, we will see you guys next Friday, but we may jump back on Sunday during the Super Bowl. That would be fun. We might do that.
Okay.
Or I might do that. Art's going to be too busy, but I might just like live stream Art just so you guys can watch
See what in that case I am.
It'll be fun.
All right.
Okay. All
Hey guys, thanks
right.
for
We will
watching.
talk to you guys later and watch for that video. Thank
Have
you,
a good night.
everyone.
Good
Bye.
night.
Are you still there, Art? Oh.